where does the song Higher Power comes from? It's a song you had in your mind from a long ago. It's a new song you have in your mind and it appeared in the last months.
Sure, great question, baby. The song Higher Power came, first it was a title, and I had this title written down everywhere. I was like, I love that title. And I was waiting to see if a song would arrive from wherever songs arrive from, the universe. And then one day in about 1 year, about 15, 16 months ago, and then I showed it to, this was just the basic skeleton of the song. And then I showed it to Johnny and he added, and so it's been a process, and then it took us a while to record it. But the song itself arrived very fast, and I think for me, it helped me to pick me up out of a bit of a depression.
And why did you choose this song to show us the new material of Coldplay? I suppose you have many songs, but you chose
Yes.
this one. Why?
It was probably the first song we worked together on this bunch of songs, really, but it also it always felt right, like the sort of leading one, the one that
doorway.
Yeah, it was. I think maybe it was our doorway into the new set of songs that we've been working on, and
sounds.
Yeah, exactly, yeah, so it just always felt right, I think.
I think the truth is, we just really like it. And we felt like, oh, this represents us right now. This is good.
You know what I like of Coldplay? You can say a lot of things, you can give us a message, but while you are saying us many things about the situation of the world, we are dancing. We dance while we learn, while we get a message. You are always dancing, and that's a good thing because you have not always to be solemn, serious to say a message. You can say a message being happy also, no?
Yeah. Well, and you're not giving yourself enough credit in Argentina because you guys dance to everything, and that's why it's the most magical place to come and play, because you can find reasons to dance all the time. That's why we love it with our whole hearts. You know?
Absolutely. What about this new planet Caótica? You know, in Spanish, we say it the same way, Caótica.
Caótica, for chaos, right? Yeah.
Yes, Caótica. I like to live in that planet.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you invented it or somebody told you about that planet?
I feel like your hair already lives there. mine too, but I have...
The last time you told me, the best thing somebody told me, you are like Bob Dylan.
That's why. Yeah, you really look like sort of mid-60s Bob. Respect your haircut.
Yeah. Okay.
Looking good.
I try to be a little Bob Dylan, but
it's very Bob Dylan.
Yeah, no.
It's like blood on the tracks.
What about Caótica? We go to live there. It's the new world.
No, so we have some new planets that we know. Like some of our new songs sort of take place in this new area of planets called the spheres, and it's been fun to sort of imagine music out there and also talk about the things we really care about on Earth, but set them in another place. So it's just been a very fun exercise in imagination and freedom.
When you create the song Higher Power and then came the video, who thought about the video? You talk with somebody about the image, because it's a very produced video.
Yes.
And very, very powerful, the video.
Yeah.
So it's so important as the song. That's my opinion.
We did that with a man called Dave Myers, who's a really wonderful director. And we've become friends with him. And so really most of that is him dreaming things up. And I think one thing that's really happened to us over the last few years is we've learned how to collaborate even better and to let people come into the team, but really be themselves. I think that's one thing that we've learned how to improve that. And so we spoke with Dave and said we'd like to do something a bit like this, and these are some ideas we have. And then he goes away and runs with that idea.
What else are we gonna know about Coldplay? You know, expectation your songs create in the world. Do you feel nervous about it? Do you feel responsible about all the expectation that your music generates?
No, I think
Canada, in Europe, in Asia, in Africa.
I think we feel super excited about that. You know, I think it's inspiring. I don't think we don't feel nervous. I mean, you know, when we're in the studio, we're locked away. We're cut off from all that. We only have each other to impress. So
that's hard enough.
that is hard. Some more than others.
I think if you've had to show our drummer, world champion, if you've had to show him an idea, that's all the pressure you need. Anything after that is easy. I'm serious, man. I get more nervous to show an idea to Guy and to less so to you because you're very sweet. But that's more difficult than showing it to the wider world. And honestly, the pressure that you're talking about is really a privilege. You know, we're so grateful that we even have any expectation in us. It's cool.
I feel I know you. I interviewed you at River Plate in Argentina, Los Angeles. Now I'm talking with you. I listen to your music. I see your videos, and you seem to be normal guys. Though you are big rock stars, how do you keep being normal and not going crazy because of the fame of the success?
But that's the same for you, man. You're very famous there, and how do you keep normal, or as normal as you can keep?
I'm not Johnny, I'm not Chris Martin, I'm Bebe only.
No, man, that's how we feel too, man, you know?
Yeah.
I think all of us are aware that everything we have is a gift. Everything. Even each other,
yes.
the music, so it's easy to just remember that we didn't really create any of this, we're just receiving it.
And we're the same four people who played in a horrible little bedroom in...
Yes, exactly. That is a true thing. We remember how it was before anyone else was listening.
Yes.
How the pandemic influenced you as human beings? Forget the artist. As Chris, as Johnny, as a son, as a friend. Did it change you something in your mind? This situation so different in the world?
Sure.
Yeah, I think, you know, I keep coming back to the fact that I think it makes me feel grateful to be working with my friends and you know, have a family, and you know, it made me appreciate everybody in my life. Certainly, I think.
Yeah, me too.
Because of all the people you miss and you're not getting to see or as much as you'd like.
I think it also, to me, is a big reminder that countries and borders and all the things that we have invented to keep us separate, nature doesn't care about that. And it helps me remember, like, okay, we all live on one little rock in the sky. You know what I mean? And there's no point in thinking of yourself as separate to anybody else. We're all here together.
Absolutely.
That's what, and we have to take care of each other. Otherwise, we're all fucked. You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Can we expect more songs of Coldplay?
In like 2 days' time, I think we might finish some things, like finish. And so we'll talk to you again. And
I love you, Chris.
we love you too. And you can talk to us anytime. You know, you're not. You're our brother now. So.
You know, Chris, you gave me your telephone last time. I have Bono telephone. I write with Bono every week, and I lost your telephone. But
I think he's better at texting than me. He has more way with words.
I don't understand his English. He works
Really?
me very difficult, and I have to go to the internet.
Google Translate.
Thank you for your music.
Hey.
You know that in Argentina we love you really.
Well, it's mutual, man. We get some of our heartbeat comes from that country. So thank you.
Thanks,
We'll
Billy.
speak to you soon. Hasta luego.
Hasta luego,
Okay.
gracias.
Okay.
Nos vemos pronto. We see you soon.
Espero que sí. Okay. Bye.
Bye.